All right, in this video, we are going to go over what changes we know are happening so far with the iOS 14 update. So when you are in your ads manager, you are going to find a new tab called Resource Center. You're going to click in there, and this is going to give you all the information and the updates that we know currently, as this is continuously evolving, and Apple has not rolled out this change completely yet. So Facebook is trying to do all they can to continue to support advertisers so that we're not completely negatively impacted. So what is basically happening is Apple is requiring people to opt in or opt out of tracking. I mean, it's a basic data privacy type of thing that's going on, and many people will choose to opt out of tracking, and that negatively impacts advertising because we rely upon tracking people throughout the web and relying on pixel data and things like that to create really powerful campaigns that convert. So one of the things that we know could happen is that audience sizes may decrease. And so you can click here to learn more about that and why audience sizes may decrease, especially retargeting audiences, just because those are smaller to work with generally anyway. And so we have the potential there that audience sizes may decrease. The other thing that has happened is that as more people opt out of tracking, our campaign results are going to be tracked differently. So previously there was a standard default of like 28 days, and you could change these attribution windows when you set up ads, but usually we just keep them the same. And so what would happen is if somebody clicked on your ad to sign up for your email or sign up for your freebie offer or something like that, if they didn't convert right away, but they came back later within a 28-day window, it would still be attributed to your campaign. Now the default is going to be 7-day click. So what happened is Facebook already changed the default to become 7-day click or 1-day view. So anybody that clicks but doesn't convert right away, but converts within a 7-day time frame, then those conversions will be attributed to your campaign. Anything that falls outside of a 7-day click will not be. And usually, the more conversions you have on a campaign, the better it performs. So there is a little bit of a negative impact there. However, I don't think it's the end of the world. And basically, it's going to become a 7-day click default completely when Apple begins to enforce its new requirements. So that's another change. The other change is that each domain is only going to have 8 conversion events allowed, which to me is not a big deal because normally we're using either a lead generation event or a purchase event. So at any one time, I only really care about 2 for the most part. So that's not too horrible for us in list building and also generating sales to our sales pages. So the other 2 things that you have to do is you have to set these web events up, because if you don't set the web events up, then when these changes roll out, your ad sets or your campaigns will be paused. And the other thing you want to do is make sure that you verify your domain. So those are the 2 things I'm going to show you how to do right here. So how you get to I'll show you, you probably can get it in this task list, get to your, to verify your domain, but I'm going to show you another way to get there. So you go to business settings, and you only have to do this one time. So what you're going to do is you're going to go to brand safety domains. So what you're going to do is you're going to add your domain here, and then you're going to verify it. So I'll give you an example. All right, so say this is the domain I want to verify. I'm going to add the domain. All right, so there's 3 different ways that you can verify. So it's up to you what you want to do. For me, the DNS text record was the easiest. So what I did here is you copy to the clipboard. You go into your hosting account. I use Bluehost, so I'm going to show you how to do it from here, but it's basically the same no matter what hosting provider you use. So I'm in the cPanel. I'm going to go find the DNS zone editor. And I'm going to select the domain that I want to verify, full-time freelancer. And then I am going to right here, I'm going to add the host record is @ The type here is going to be text. And then the text value is going to be the domain verification that we just copied. And then I'm going to click add record. Now this is going to take, well, they say 4 hours here, but over here, it could take up to 72 hours. So what you want to do is you can always come back here to verify. This will just stay open. And then you want to do this. And of course, it's not populated yet, so it's not going to verify. So you would just come back and verify later. All right, so the other thing we want to do is we want to go back to our ads manager. And we want to go into events. So I'm going to go under, I don't think this is, no, this is not the right. I just want to show you. I got to go to the right account. All right, so I'm going to go here and I'm going to click on business tools and I'm going to go to events manager. This is where we're going to set up our events, and you'll also be able to see different things down here too. Now, I have found a glitch that I have told Facebook support with. So I see they're pointing you to the resource center again, which I showed you in the beginning. But this is new right here, aggregated event measurement. So this is where you're going to configure your web events, and I would configure lead, complete registration, and purchase. So configure. We're going to let it pull up. Of course, if you need more help, you can go here. How do I configure events? But it's pretty self-explanatory here. All right, so these 2 domains were verified, right? So I want to add events. See, I have a lead event here. In this domain, I use purchase mostly, so I have that in there. But you can go into edit events. And Facebook knows about this glitch, so I'm just going to show you. So what I did was add event, and your pixel should show up, and then you should have a drop down here. So I have several events that I have tracking on. So the purchase should pick up, but it's not. So, and prior to this, I had an issue where I couldn't even pick the pixel that I was in. I couldn't even pick it. So they fixed that. Now I can't, there should be a drop down of events that you have used in the past few days or month even. So I can't choose purchase at this point. So I just wanted to show you that to let you know that they are continuously working on this. And right now everything is still working as normal. So, but this is what you want to do to prepare yourself for the changes that are coming. So if you have any questions, definitely leave me a comment below.